So I recently had a free help call with a gym owner, and they said, yeah, I've run some Facebook ads before. One time I let my ads run for a week. I couldn't generate any sales from it, so I turned it off. And this brings up a great question. When do we know that we have an effective sales funnel or one that needs to be put out to pasture? When do we know that we need to stay the course or we need to pull the plug and go back to the drawing board? Let's take a look at our sales funnel and see if we can figure this out together.
So let me know if this sounds familiar to you or you can relate to this story. So let's say you create a front-end offer. Let's say it's a 90-day fitness challenge. You create a landing page, you build some ads, and then you press go. You spend maybe $300, you generate 10 no-sweat intros or free consultations from that campaign, and then zero sales are generated from these intros. And so you determine the 90-day fitness challenges don't work, digital advertising doesn't work, and you move on to try and sell your new Spark Fitness CrossFit Lite program. Here's the problem. Most salespeople give up too soon. They'll judge their offer, their ads, their sales script, their process just way too soon. Let me take you through an example to show you how this happens. So let's say you were at a casino at the roulette table. You basically have 50% chance of landing on red and 50% chance of landing on black, like a coin flip. And most people, and I'm guilty of this as well, often they will expect 50-50 odds to show up evenly, meaning you think you should get red, then black, heads, then tails, back and forth, back and forth. But we never see this happen. You'll normally see it like this: red, 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 black, black, red, black, red, red, black, 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 black. You end up with these clusters. And despite that, when you go to a casino, you'll often see people gather around the TV looking to see, oh wow, black's winning tonight, or it's been red 10 times in a row. That means that we're due for a black one next. But while it's still 50-50 odds, like I mentioned before, you won't see these numbers evenly distributed. In statistics, they call this the regression to the mean, and it looks something like this. And sales work in the same way. You'll have peaks or hot streaks where you'll sell 4 people in a row, and then you'll have a whole week where you won't sell anyone. So you have these hot streaks of back-to-back yeses and then these low streaks of back-to-back no's. But you'll only get an accurate picture of your close rate and therefore an accurate picture of the effectiveness of your sales funnel in large data sets, not small ones. I like to say get at least 30 chances at bat, 30 attempts at a sale before you judge your offer, your audience, your ad, your sales script, your skills as a salesperson, at least 30 sales consultations. Because it's totally possible to do 20 consults in a row and get back-to-back no's, and then get 10 yeses in a row right after that. And 10 out of 30, that's 30%. For our paid advertising funnels, that's pretty good. At Bowery CrossFit, one of our partner gyms, we probably conduct 30 consults a month, and we spend $800 to $1,000 a month on paid ads to generate those consult numbers. And 30% is probably pretty accurate for us, so 10 out of 30 make the sale. And that's incredible because our front-end packages, they start at $400. That means we spend $800 to generate $4,000 in sales. And I will play that game every single time. But if we had stopped after the first 20, we would never have gotten to the 10 yeses, and we would never know if we have a good closing ratio or a bad one. If you do 6 consults and they all end up in a no, that doesn't mean anything just yet. You need to do enough to see the regression to the mean. And I'll see this a lot. A gym owner will try and raise their prices or try and sell a personal training program. They'll sit down with someone and they say, oh no, that's too expensive. And then the gym owner will say, well, okay, my prices are too high, or my audience just can't afford my services and they have to go and change everything. But I would say no, it's too early to change anything at that point. A few sales consults is not representative of the whole market. So when you are testing out a new sales funnel, make sure you get enough attempts at selling your offer. Make sure you conduct at least 30 sale consultations before you change anything.